say, make believe is common sense. So Drake is still along the fence. Dream and dream and dream of oceans blue inside of you. Dream and dream and dream and dream. Dream and dream and dream and dream. Dream and dream and dream of oceans blue inside of you, in spite of you, and everything. Everything. Thank you very much. So we've got to tell you guys a little bit about ourselves because we've only played in this town on a big stage in the middle of a park in the middle of an afternoon, and I don't think it was very conducive to storytelling or getting to know yous. So Court and I met in 2005. We were sitting around a campfire at the Rocky Mountain Folks Fest, and we were each swapping songs with a group of other songwriters, and we kind of fell in with each other and realized we were somehow, you know, along, kind of living on different rivers in different vans, if you know what I mean. Like we were each traveling around the country trying to sell our wares and do our thing. And when we sang together, we realized that people started shutting off the football games that were on behind us in the bars and asking us to turn up instead of turn down.
That was a bonus.
That was nice. So we kind of stuck with it and started writing together. We're gonna play you guys one of the first songs we wrote together. It's called Quick As I Can. And it's one of these things, too, that you have to do if you're a duo. In North America, you have to have at least one song that features a banjo and one that is about the Civil War. So we combine the two just to get it over early in the set. So this is called Quick As I Can.
Get it over with.
Quick as I can, as quick as I can. I'm gonna come back home as quick as I can. As quick as I can, as quick as I can. I'm gonna come back home as quick as I can.
I joined up in 61, left behind a wife and son to keep in step with the fife and drum. Well, I fell in with the Iron Brigade, fighting boys who wear the gray. We'll be back in 90 days.
As quick as I can, as quick as I can. I'm gonna come back home as quick as I can. As quick as I can, as quick as I can. I'm gonna come back home as quick as I can.
Well, first stop was Rock County, Wisconsin Cavalry. Then train on down to Missouri,
Mississippi to Cairo,
up to Paducah, Ohio. Rendezvous with Grant and O'Shallow.
As quick as I can, as quick as I can. I'm gonna come back home as quick as I can. As quick as I can, as quick as I can. I'm gonna come back home as quick as I can.
April 1862, you know the devil's day had come too soon. Colonel Moore gathered up his troops. We sang brave boys of days, we buried our brothers in the blood-soaked lake, never again to see the light of day.
As quick as I can, as quick as I can. I'm gonna come back home as quick as I can. As quick as I can, as quick as I can. I'm gonna come back home as quick as I can.
My Warsaw farm I may never see
if they bury me in Tennessee.
Just bring these letters home for me
and give my love my sweet family. As quick as I can, as quick as I can, I'm gonna come back home as quick as I can. As quick as I can, as quick as I can, I'm gonna come back home as quick as I can. As quick as I can, as quick as I can, I'm gonna come back home as quick as I can.
Thank you.
Any questions on that one?
This is one that is designated in Ireland as a tune. In Ireland, they have songs with words, tunes without. Here in the U.S., we would call them instrumentals, but I like calling them tunes. And then James has also said that these are some of his most favorite lyrics that I've ever written on this next tune. And when he first said it, I'm like, thanks. And I'm like, oh, wait, it doesn't have any. We still play it. These are a couple tunes that kind of blew in off the North Atlantic outside of, right in between County Mayo and County Galway. There's a little town called Leenane, and it's right on the Killary Fjord. And James and I were there with our instruments one afternoon, taking a group of, over there, any American, whether you're from the south or the north, is called a Yank. So we were taking a group of Yanks around Ireland, and they were eating lunch, and James and I were having a pint and playing some music. And all of a sudden, we came up with this one together. And a few days later, this other song just kind of blew in off the North Clare coast. And we were staying at a little Airbnb, and it was called the Shoemaker's House. And so this is called Killary Fjord and the Shoemaker's House. And they go like this. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much.
Those are both jigs. They are.
Well done.
Those are both in 6/8, which is a jig, which is let's see, how do they describe it over there when you're learning them?
Rashers and sausages.
Rashers and sausages. Rashers and sausages. Rashers and sausages.
Black and Decker.
There's the
Black
6
and
and
Decker,
8.
Black and Decker, Black and Decker.
And a reel would be Black and Decker, Black and Decker, Black and Decker, Black and Decker. There's 4/4. That's how they teach not just kids over there, but adults. Rashers and sausages. And then people are like, I'm getting hungry. What's happening here?
Do you think Black and Decker was that big over there? I've never seen a Black and Decker tool over there, but must be. Does anybody know?
Well, I learned it as a kid in the South as watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. I don't think they would teach that there, probably.
Probably not. So we got an opportunity back in 2011 to take a group of fans over to Ireland and do a guided tour. And it went really well, and we've done almost 40 of those since then. So now we do 4 groups. We do 2 in the spring in May and 2 in the fall in September. And we visit, on each of these 10-day tours, we visit 3 counties. So we spend 3 nights in one place, kind of sightsee during the day, and then in the evenings we're in the pubs playing music with the traditional Irish musicians, and they're performing for our groups. And then we move on to the next county, and then the next county. And so we bring about 22 people each time. We've brought over 1,000 people now to Ireland, which feels pretty cool. And so it's been fascinating. Like Court said, playing the tunes and the songs. They love it when we sing songs because so many of them play tunes all night, So there might be 3-4 hours of mostly tunes, and then every, 3-4 sets of tunes, they'll ask somebody in the crowd to, give us a song, Kenny, sing us a song. Come on. And then you got to do it. Like everybody kind of has their party piece. How would that go in this room right now, you think, if I just... No, I see some head shaking. Okay, we won't do that, but let's work on that for next time, okay? Those are the ones you have to be scared of, the ones who volunteer. Because you're like, what is it going to be? Is it like a Weird Al Yankovic thing? Or is it going to be, legit? You never know. Well, here's a song called Something's Gotta Give.
In this pursuit of happiness, we forget those less fortunate. How long down the path will we truly get before something's gotta give? Something must give way to common sense. Something must give way to circumstance. When there is not enough go around, something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. Now we can shoot out rockets to the furthest stars, but can we make the peace in Kandahar? The shortest route to progress becomes war. Something's gotta give. Something must give way to common sense. Something must give way to circumstance. There is not enough to go around. Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. What will be said when we are gone? The things that we've done in the name of our chosen ones. Some must give way to common sense. Something must give way to circumstance. When there is not enough to go around, something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give.
Thank you. All right, this one's the title track to our newest record. Have you ever heard the term wired to the moon? No? All right, look at me. I get to educate folks tonight because I think I know what it means, and I probably don't either, but it's something we've heard on the streets of Ireland and maybe over in Scotland too, and somebody's talking about the person on the corner who's kind of talking to themselves, you know, or somebody who's had way too much. And people will comment, oh, he's a bit wired to the moon. And we've noticed over the years, people have kind of labeled us, the artist type, as away with the fairies or wired to the moon ourselves. So we kind of embrace it, to be quite honest. And that's where the title to this came from. Kick up my feet, quieten my voice, take some time, it's time I made that choice. I'm happy to be, maybe better alone, wait and see if we make it home. I'm wired to the moon, singing my favorite tune. I'm in so crack me open. I'm wired to the moon, singing my favorite tune. I'm in the moment, so crack me open. Living here by the sea, your thoughts can't soar, your lungs can't breathe. I'm feeling more. I'm coming alive in an enchanted place. Sensing the vibe. Are you catching my wave? I'm wired to the moon, singing my favorite tune. I'm in the moment, so crack me open. Wired to the moon, singing my favorite tune. I'm in the moment, so crack me open. Ooh. Beating, I'm still breathing. I'm wired to the moon. I'm wired to the one heart beating. I'm still breathing. I'm wired to the moon. I'm wired to the moon. Wired to the moon, singing my favorite tune. I'm in the moment, so crack me open. I'm wired to the moon.
I'm singing my favorite tune. I'm in the moment, so crack me open. I'm wired to the moon, singing my favorite tune. I'm in the moment, so crack me open. Crack me open. I'm wired to the moon. Thank you.
Yeah, I think so. We're going to throw another new one at you. For some of you, all these are new, if you haven't heard us. So more of the same then.
These walls closing in, can't seem to get it together. Feel lost, tailspin. There must be something better, a way out, a way to begin. Over and over, again and again and again. Over and over, again and again and again. Same thoughts, same dream. Loop goes on forever. Feel caught in deep. Surrender, a way out, a way to begin. Over and over, again and again and again. Over and over, breathe out, breathe in. Over and over, again and again and again. Over and over, breathe out, breathe in. A way out, surrender, way to begin. Surrender, a way out, surrender, a way to begin. Surrender. Pause and lean in long enough for my soul to answer. For my soul to answer. Over and over. Over and over. Breathe out, breathe in. Over and over, again and again and again. Over and over, again and again. Breathe in. Over and over, again. What a thing to be alive. Over and over. These bonds were built to last. Over and over. Now opening up my eyes, I'm breaking through, I'm breaking through, I'm breaking free at last. I'm breaking free and breaking through and breaking free at last. I'm breaking free, I'm breaking free, I'm breaking free.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Trade you. Sure. Still trade you. Up to you. Let's do it. You okay for a couple more before we take a break? This pear-shaped instrument, good question. It's called the Irish bouzouki. So it's traditionally a Greek instrument. It would have had a rounded back in the day. Well, you could still get a Greek bouzouki. Maybe you all have Greek bouzoukis. But it would have a rounded back. And in the 60s, some trad Irish musicians discovered it and thought it would sound pretty good on traditional Irish sessions. So they brought one back, and they loved how it sounded, but they wanted more variety, so they added another course of strings and asked a friend to give them a flat back so that they could actually sit with it and not have it, ride up. So I guess the way the story goes, Donald Lunny, who was one of the originators, he got tired of telling people that it was a bouzouki, because people were like, no, it's not. It doesn't have a rounded back, and it's got 8 strings. And he's like, all right, it's fucking Irish bouzouki, all right? And that stuck. So it's an Irish bouzouki. Unless you're in the airport, then it's just a long-necked, pear-shaped instrument.
We have definitely made the mistake of saying bouzouki in an airport.
Gets you in trouble. Get you sent back to the back of the line.
I think I'm flagged now. I have TSA pre-check and they still pull me out randomly. You're that bouzouki guy. It's the true story about an Irish rebel named John Devoy that fought his whole life to see Ireland gain independence. So today, James and I and all our Irish friends were rooting for Norway against England because John Devoy fought his whole life against England. We were also Congo fans in the World Cup and anybody playing against England. This is a true story about this man. He was a great man. He lived until his 80s, and he saw that happen, and Ireland gained their independence. And it goes like this. I grew up on Dales. It doesn't go like that. I shouldn't have said it goes like that. Goes like this. I was born in County Kildare, just southwest of Dublin, the third child and second son of Elizabeth and William. The year was 1842, just before the hunger. My dad broke stones and worked the rest, keep us from going under. Gone, gone, gone are the days of old. Go on, into the fold. I grew up on tales of the failed and bloody Irish rebellion. So when I was old enough, I joined up with the Fenians. When the British Army arrested me, charged me with treason, I went away to America, escaped my death in prison. Gone, gone, gone are the days of old. Go on, into the fold. I refused to sing God Save the Queen. I was just a boy, by birth an Irish rebel, my name John Devoy. Now, John Devoy. So from the slums of New York City Start the plan to glad all those years that we fought and bled. It's time we couldn't fail. So from Boston town to Frisco Bay, crisscross this country, raising funds to buy more guns, fight for an enemy.
From these shores I will fight to my grave. Johnny Foy is my name. Ireland will save. One day we'll rise together. Erin Gabra, Ireland forever. Gone, gone, gone are the days of old. Go on, into the fold.
I refuse to sing God Save the Queen. I was just a boy,
By birth an Irish rebel.
by name John Devoy. Now, John Devoy.
Gone are the days we rest. Go into the west. Go, go. Gone are the days we rest. Go into the west. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
I was born in County Kildare, just southwest of Dublin, third child, second son, Elizabeth and William. The year was 1842, just before the Hunger. Thank you.
Still there's food in the field, I have little doubt. They found a solution for thinning us out. We're a house is full, so we're packing it up. We're leaving for Cove in the morning. We drink to remember, we drink to forget. We drink to put a rest to the ghosts in our heads who remind us of home as we sail to new lands. We're leaving for Cove in the morning. Ma fell to the hunger the night before last. She gave all she had to care for the rest. But the landlord has said there'll be no room without a rent. So we're leaving for Cove in the morning. We drink to remember, we drink to forget. We drink to put a rest to the ghosts in our heads who remind us of home as we sail to new lands. We're leaving for Cove in the morning. And in the night you can hear the carts passing by, delivering loved ones to homes in the sky. As I cry and I pray, I ask the Lord why are we leaving for Cove in the morning. We drink to remember, we drink to forget. We drink to put a rest to the ghosts in our heads who remind us of home as we sail to new lands. We're leaving for Cove in the morning. We drink to remember, We drink to forget, we drink to put her rest to the ghosts in our heads who remind us of home. As we sail to new lands, we're leaving for Cove and home. Shake on my bones. With more to unravel, I'll travel these shores. And into my ears the waves, they do pound, rolling the stone into sand on the sacred ground. Sacred ground. Say, daddy diddly daddy dee, daddy diddly daddy do, daddy diddly daddy dee. Daddy diddly daddy do. So many were buried before I was born. My spirit is marked, it could never be torn. To the flag that waves green, I'll be ever bound. To lie with my brothers and sisters in the sacred ground. Sacred ground. Full of sorrow and woe, so many have struggled to reap what we sow. The soul of the island cannot be held down. This song sings forever from the sacred ground. Sacred ground. Sacred ground. Sacred ground. Sacred daddy diddly daddy. Daddy diddly daddy do. Daddy diddly daddy dee. Daddy diddly daddy do. Thanks, folks. We'll take a short little break. We'll meet you back up there at the merch table, and then we'll come back and play a few more songs for you. Thanks so much.
Thanks, you guys. They stitched me up in 61 to represent the rebel son, St. Patrick's Cross and bloodstained banner. They have saluted me in every state of the Confederacy. I'm worn out and tired. Take me down. I've done my time. Take me down. Fold me up and say goodnight. Take me down. I've done my time. Take me down. Fold me up and say goodnight. I flew over Richmond and over Montgomery, but I'm not the Star-Spangled Banner. It has eluded me wide from sea to shining sea. There are those who want to raise me higher. Take me down. I've done my time. Take me down. Fold me up and say goodnight. Take me down. I've done my time. Take me down. Fold me up and say goodnight. Some cringe at the sight of me. Isn't it plain to see? I'm hurtful to some. The time has come to take me. Yeah. Take me down. I've done my time. Take me down. Fold me up and say goodnight. Take me down. I've done my time. Take me down. Fold me up and say goodnight.
What elevation are we at here in Alamosa? Is anybody? 7,500. 74. Yeah, I was gonna say 74, 50, right in there, 75. It's kind of how it felt breath-wise.
So over 10 times where you live.
Yeah, I'm at 600 feet back home in Superior, Wisconsin. After we're doing like 13 shows out here in like 14 days, and I'll go home and I'll be able to sing like Bublé or something, won't I?
You're doing the Tour de France training for singers.
Yeah, pretty much. Can you really? I should probably try that just to see. Wouldn't mind a little bit of that before I go sleepy sleep. Well, this is arguably our most popular song through the years. It's also old, so maybe that's why, but it's called You Take Me Somewhere.
I'm going nowhere with the push and pull. You take me somewhere when there's nowhere to go.
I've been watching the stars disappear into the sunrise. Life is changing right before my eyes. Feeling like a road dog, ragged and high. Lead me by the nose, I don't need to know where or why.
I'm going nowhere
with the push and the pull.
You take me
somewhere when there's nowhere to go. And I am constantly moving, following the sounds. My feet are dancing, but I'm rooted in the ground. Feeling like a road dog, ragged and high. Lead me by the nose, I don't need to know where or why. Feeling like a road dog, ragged and high. Lead me by the nose, I don't need to know where or why.
I'm going
nowhere with the push and the pull.
You take me
somewhere when there's nowhere to go.
with the push and the pull. You take me
somewhere when there's nowhere to go. I'm going nowhere. You take me somewhere. I'm going nowhere. You take me somewhere. I'm going, feeling like a road dog rigging high. Leave me by the nose, I don't need to know where or why. I'm going, feeling like a road dog rigging high. Leave me by the nose, I don't need to know where or why. You take me somewhere. Thank you. now we're going to play the songs that are going to become our most popular songs, because they're going to be on the new record, we think. Now this one was debuted in soundcheck to one person who had to sit through it for about 30 minutes. And so we're going to try it out on you now. So it's a You Heard It Here First, Alamosa. Well, maybe wait for the applause till after to make sure it wasn't.
No, we'll take it
something
now.
had to live
It's fine.
through. We should take it now. Let's take it now, yeah. We'll see how it goes here. I was just a kid who wanted adventure, wanted to make something out of this life, something with purpose, a reason for being, a way of moving and feeling alive. I found meaning in this life. What a thing to fall out of the blue. I found meaning in this life. Seasons of learning, leaning in early, always a stumble, alone in the wild. The mystics and poets, the feeling alone, it's all just a part of this magical ride. I found meaning in this life. What a thing to fall out of the blue. I found meaning in this life. Letting go and always follow through. I found meaning in this life. I've made so many plans, they've slipped right through my hands, but then the stars align. The dreams all come and go, I'm ready to know. The stars align. Made so many plans that slip right through my hands till the stars align. So much left to teach, it's just out of my reach, but then the stars align. I found meaning in this life. What a thing to fall out of the blue. I found meaning in this life. By letting go and always follow through. I found meaning in this life. What a thing to fall out of the blue. I found meaning in this. I found meaning in this life. I found meaning in this. I found meaning in this life. I found meaning. Well done. Thank you. It's better than soundcheck, I can tell you that.
I think Robero's about to call a therapist in. Are these guys all right? No, we're not. We're not. Said Robert knows it's just another day on the road for musicians. If you like what's happening in this country right now, this is a great time to go buy one of our love song CDs or take a bathroom break. If you're on the fence about it, this might be worth sitting around and hearing a song that is something we're loving singing this new one. It's James and I's version of contributing to the folk canon a little bit in a very, very, very subtle way. With a song.
Such a seductive thing. Still, I'm always alone at the end of the day. So tired, so tired. I found a four-leaf clover as I was looking for a place to rest. You put your head on my shoulder, you took away my breath. And still, I'm always alone at the end of the day. So tired, so tired. 'Cause ruling alone, it's all work and no play. So tired, so tired. Always alone at the end of the day. So tired, so tired. Always alone at the end of the day. So tired, so tired. Now bring home the fallen soldiers, order the prisoners to be released. The time for war is over, now that the kingdom has been fleeced. Still, I'm always alone at the end of the day. So tired, so tired. Ruling alone, it's all work and no play. So tired, so tired. Always alone at the end of the day. So tired, so tired. I'm always alone at the end of the day. So tired, so tired. The tired old king.
Here's another one that's rashers and sausages for counting along, whoever's counting along. There's a little, we play a jig at the end of this one. There's another new one called My Brother, and it goes like this. 1, 2. You're a crooked road on a blackened creek. I'm the rusty swing under the family tree. Brown paper bags when the stakes are high. We've got each other's backs. My brother, songs and scriptures, roars and whispers, all the moments together, you and I. My It's the songs I sing, the game you play. Lottery tickets every day. We've had some wins, some losses too, but life's been pretty good for you and I. Songs and scripture, roars and whispers, all the moments together, you and I. My brother, songs and scripture, roars and whispers, all the moments together, you and I. My brother, my brother. We are one, the same. Blood runs through our veins. We are one, the same. Blood runs through our veins. Songs and scripture, roars and whispers, all the moments together, you and I. My brother, songs and scriptures, roars and whispers, all the moments together, you and I. My brother, my brother. Well, you're a crooked road on a blackened creek. I'm the rusty swing under the family tree. My brother. Thank you very much.
Well, we got a couple more for you. We're doing an encore, but we're not gonna leave the stage. So we're gonna play two more for you. Is that all right? You good for that? Okay. We're gonna do three more for you. Oh, let's do this and then we'll do, we're gonna do two more for you. Yeah, so this is, this one's called Nothing Is Free, which was made popular by a local group of hooligans. Made myself a strong cup of coffee to face the light of the day. But my pantry's empty and my children are hungry. I can't find a job that pays. And even if you've got a strong
be the right to go out and get what you need. You better be ready for the fight. Nothing is free anymore. Nothing is free anymore. Nothing is free anymore. I just can't win. Now you can elect to follow your demons and watch them swallow you whole, but you best watch out for that slippery slope. Down, down, down we go. Nothing is free anymore. Nothing is free anymore. Nothing is free anymore. We just can't win. Nothing is free anymore. 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 Nothing is free.
Well, thank you guys. You've been a great audience. We're going to play one more. This one's called, again, thank you for the encore request. Perfect. We'll do that right away. One of the things we're doing on this tour this couple weeks here is we're going to give 20% of our merch sales to the Woodland Firefighters Fund. So buy more, yes. If you wake up tomorrow morning and it doesn't hurt from what you spent at the merch table, then you know you didn't do your part. But I'm teasing. But really, honestly, what a beautiful venue you guys have.
Thank you. Thanks, Robert.
Hopefully you'll have us back.
Thank you, Lisa.
And we'll everybody brings 4 friends, and we'll have this place packed. Right?
We held up fairly well. We stayed behind and we gave it hell. When the whole world seemed to be burning down, we closed in tight, stood our ground, singing, you can't take away the land. And all I've built up with my own two hands, I'll dig the line and I'll make a stand against the grain again. So call me crazy, call me desperate. This piece of land is what I have left. So until the acrid smoke burns my lungs, I'll fight it back with everything I've got, singing, you can't take away the land. And all I've built up with my own two hands, I'll dig the line and I'll make a stand against the grain again. It's 40 acres and a childhood dream, a place for kids to come and make believe that on a mountain I can stand and take flight across the span, singing, you can't take away the land. And all I've built up with my own two hands, I'll dig the line and I'll make a stand against the grain again, against the grain again. And as the flames reached in to take Gold Hill, we stayed the night and we drained the well. And what this fire takes, we'll build again. You can't take away the land. And all I've built up with my own two hands, I'll dig the line and make a stand against the grain again. We held up fairly well. We stayed behind and we gave it hell. When the whole world seemed to be burning down, we closed in tight to save our little town.
Thank you very much. Mr. James Moores over here.
Mr. Moors McCumber, thanks, folks.
Thanks for being here.
We'll see you next time.